going to be walking into, what is this, Joe?
Spirt House, Toronto.
Spirt House, Toronto. This is right next to the other place we were just at, Spirit York. And it's still here in this distillery district, and we're going to try to get some permission to go in and actually see the distillery, take some video in there, and show everyone about another great distillery here in the distillery district in downtown Toronto.
The very first one you see in the distillery district. So we're definitely
Sasha, who agreed to give us a little tour back here. And this is your tasting room?
So this is our piano lounge. We named it for our piano that we chopped up and put on the wall. This is our main space. So this is where customers first come in. If they want a whiskey tasting or anything like that, or just hanging out after work or during work, I won't tell anyone. This is where they come to hang out and enjoy.
Wow, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. You have a great selection here, and of course your own whiskey as well. Can you,
So we don't distill our own whiskey here, but we do have quite a large selection of Canadian whiskeys that we absolutely love and is a part of our whiskey flights that we offer here.
Wow. What's your most popular flight?
Our most popular flight is our locals only. So it is 6 local Ontario whiskeys that we have kind of tasted and hand selected from a variety of different places. I think all of them are within a 4-hour drive of Spirt House here. And yeah, they range from Gooderman and Mort's, which used to distill here in the distillery district, and we end on our rye lot, our lot 40 dark cast rye. So kind of start nice and light and end in a nice oaky finish. But yeah, so this is our main area. If you'd like, I can take you to our private space.
Wow, thank
It's
you.
called the barrel room.
Yes, it is.
You had me at barrel room.
Right? Come on back.
Wow, this is really nice.
So this is where we do cocktail workshops, whiskey tastings, private whiskey tastings. You can do your own out in the main area. However, we do offer private whiskey tastings as well. And that kind of takes place in the back room here. We also do bartending school back here. So if you want to learn how to be a bartender, you can come on over and take those lessons here.
I'd imagine this space gets a lot of activity there.
It does, yes. We do a lot of private events back here, a lot of, again, cocktail workshops, whiskey tastings, and the bar school, it definitely gets very, very busy. We also open it up during busy days like Friday and Saturday, so people can enjoy this space just because it is so unique and really cozy, especially in the evening.
And Sasha, what's the best? So if somebody is traveling here and they're interested in a tasting, or if they're local, or somebody here within the confines of Toronto, what's the best way to kind of get in contact with you or find out what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So best way to get in contact with us is probably through email, events@spirithouseto.com. We're open Thursday through Sunday, so feel free to pop in anytime during then. We also have a phone number, which is 416-948-9926.
Good deal. I'll tell you what, this is a place that you definitely have to come to. You know, not only.
All right, so we are going to do Pipe Creek Rye. And of course, these are all local Ontario bourbons, whiskeys. Yep. Oh, I smell maple right away.
Oh my God, yeah. That's a pretty strong smell.
I mean, so this rye, this is
less bite to it.
Yeah.
And that's definitely got, you can definitely, you smell the maple. I definitely have.
Well, interestingly enough, I can smell the maple. I don't taste the maple.
I
though.
tasted a little hint.
Just a little hit, yeah. But if you're smelling this, I mean, you can almost taste like smell maple syrup, but it doesn't overwhelm you when you drink it. It's not overly sweet. And that's a smooth aftertaste. The other one is a little more hot. The
Goodman in shorts.
yeah, the Goodman in Shorts is a little hotter and resonated and stayed with you a little bit longer. So the next one is a Canadian Club.
So sort of a,
All right, so we are going to do Pipe Creek Rye. And of course, these are all local Ontario bourbons, whiskeys. Yep. Oh, I smell maple right away.
oh my god, yeah. That's a pretty strong smell.
I mean,
So this rye, this is less bite to it.
yeah.
And that's definitely got, you can definitely, you smell the maple. I definitely have.
Well, interestingly enough, I can smell the maple. I don't taste the maple.
I
though.
tasted a little hint.
Just a little hit, yeah. But if you're smelling this, I mean, you can almost taste like smell maple syrup, but it doesn't overwhelm you when you drink it. It's not overly sweet. And that's a smooth aftertaste. The other one is a little more hot. The
Goodman in shorts.
yeah, the Goodman in Shorts is a little hotter and resonated and stayed with you a little bit longer. So the next one is a Canadian Club. Next one is the Canadian Club.
Yeah, 12 year.
12 years. 12 years. So I guess when in Canada, have Canadian Club.
Exactly.
Cheers.
I'm stuck there. Yeah.
All right.
Do you have any allergies, gentlemen?
We do not. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, those are our rosemary almonds.
You know, this Canadian Club is good. It's 12 years. That's
I like that.
smooth.
It's very smooth.
What's the proof on this?
let's check. So this is aged and bourbon, oak bourbon barrels for 12 years, 40%.
It's an 80 proof.
Yes.
So that's what we're that's that smoothness and taste.
That's the thing too. Where,
good sipping.
and we've always said we're not high proof whiskey drinkers.
Mm-mm.
I can appreciate a good high proof, like a well and full proof,
Right.
or a George T. Stagg, but this at 80 is a great sipping, and it's so. I mean, 12 years. 12 years told me right out the gate, Canadian Club.
Oh, yeah.
Acceptable quality, but this is the
Very
leader
good
in the
stuff.
clubhouse so far in the locals only.
Now we're moving on to Grace Bay. And this is from, where is that? From Niagara Falls. For all of you Niagara Falls fans.
That's right. What do we know about Grace Bay, Sasha?
So this one I know is it's in rum cask barrels.
Okay.
So it's going to give you a little bit more sugar, a little bit more of that like molassesy taste that comes from a rum cask barrel.
Okay.
Yeah, this honestly isn't my specialty, the locals only flight.
It's okay.
But-
This is good.
Yeah.
Sweet. By the way, so you guys understand how nice Sasha is. Sasha just wanted to enjoy a casual, quiet afternoon. And we descended upon this place, and now we
Exactly.
dragged her up here at the tasting room. And
Exactly.
she's being, as is expected, every Canadian is nice.
Yeah, you are much nicer than our American counterparts. But this is
This is good.
oh, that's very good.
Do you
Smooth.
have a favorite so far?
I like the Canadian Club.
Canadian Club. The
Okay.
12 is my favorite.
All right. That one
But
has
this
been
one's
a little jarring for some people.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not our most popular one. on
The Canadian Club or this one?
The Canadian Club.
Really?
Yeah, these two actually, our center two, are our most like polarizing.
Really?
I
like both of those.
actually felt like, honestly, I felt like maybe the first one probably had the most
Bite to it, yeah, yeah. We both have professed that we like that, like 90 proof, so in that range kind of thing, and it, you know, 'cause we like to sip it.
Exactly. I mean, an 80 proof, it really puts it into a whole nother realm of like it should be smooth.
Yeah.
Next, we have from Concord, Ontario, Stock and Barrel.
Love the name.
Let's just love all the names.
I was gonna
know.
say, I love the name. It's coming in at you hot. What's the flavor?
This is like a botanical taste to it.
I'm trying to figure it out. This is different than the rest, for sure.
So this is a lighter. It feels lighter, and it to me, I taste a little more of a botanical taste to it. It doesn't stick with you after you taste it.
No. It doesn't have heat. And on Stock and Barrel,
There's a caramel taste to it.
I can see, yes.
Yeah, definitely caramel taste.
What is the proof on this one, Sasha?
Yeah, so our stock and barrel is again for bourbon. So
Yeah.
And it's Stock, and I love that it's Stock, STALK.
Yeah.
for thing, you know, it used to be okay to stock. Now it's a felony.
It's coming from Joe Gumany, by the way.
Exactly. No more stalking. Although it's okay to stalk our show.
This is true, and our wives.
Well, don't stalk our wives.
No, we
Do
can
not
stalk our
stalk
wives.
our wives.
Is from Vaughan, Ontario.
Easy for you to read.
I know. Sasha, we're in our 50s. So this is good. So Vaughan, Ontario. Now, you know why I know Vaughan?
How do you know Vaughn?
Because we played soccer teams from Vaughan every
They
year.
were always good.
We played them down in at the Blue Chip tournament down in Cincinnati. Always down
Oh,
there.
I was
Very
thinking you
good,
were going to
too.
say the Edinburgh tournament, but
No, maybe there too. Maybe there too.
yeah, the Canadian teams always came. I mean, came
They're always
ready to play.
they're
They were
tough.
strong.
So this is lot 40, dark cast, 100% rye. Let's see how you can. Yeah, this is going to have some.
This is going to have
Kick
some
to it.
spice to it for sure.
Not as much as I would think.
Nope. When
In
I
a
when
good
I,
way.
when I you know took a smell from it, I really thought it was going to be a lot stronger.
Yeah. And again, it's pretty smooth.
And I can see this, especially with cider or something like that.
Yeah,
I can see this being a good mix in.
And this would benefit too from a little bit of a, you know, let the cube settle a little bit in it. You know, smooth. It's not, you make it even smoother, really.
Exactly.
This is good stuff.
I will say, a full 6 for 6 on the locals
We are.
only.
As selected by Sasha.
I know. So Sasha, it's interesting. So after trying all 6, my number 1 is Canadian Club.
Okay.
I'm not positive on my number 2.
I
I actually
think-
have to try a couple of these again because I'm not.
I like the
positive.
Grace Bay.
Grace Bay was
We
good.
love Grace Bay.
That was actually really. That's your number 1.
I think the two in the center are my two favorite ones.
And I think it's interesting you said those were the most polarizing.
They're the strong. I would say, like, out of all of these are the strongest flavored, and they're probably the most. When you think of whiskey, obviously the Canadian Club is like a very distinct whiskey.
Sure.
But especially the Grace Bay, it's a little jarring to have a little bit more of that sugar note come in.
Yes. Yes.
So for some people, it's like I'm supposed to be tasting a whiskey and I'm getting some rum
Sweetness and rum.
sweetness in
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
You know, so for some people, they're just completely turned off for that.
What about the Stock and Barrel? Because that was the most unique flavor
Yes.
that I had.
Yes. That is probably one of our more popular ones. Just
Yeah.
because I think once you get through, especially after trying, you know, you have your Goodman Morts, you have your Pipe Creek, your Canadian Club, and then you have like a little bit of odd one with the Grace Bay. You're more used to an odd tasting one coming next.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
right? So, which is why we put it kind of in that order. You're like, oh yeah, whiskey, okay, whiskey.
And lot 40 really kicks it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very nice.
This is well done.
Well done and a lot of fun as we just sort of dropped in here to Spirt House, and we can't say enough great things about it. I mean, it's a space where if you're in Toronto, definitely the distillery district is fun anyway. I think there's something for everyone, and it's just a great area.
Oh yeah, and you come in here for some small bites, great pours, and you can also rent out the barrel room for either special events or you can learn how to be a bartender.
Exactly.
That's
Which
right.
is a really, and the vibe in here is tremendous. I mean, this is a place that you could spend a lot of hours in here.
That's right.
So,
and of course, we're bourbon guys, but I mean, hey, whiskey is
when in
bourbon's.
Canada.
That's right. Whiskey, bourbon's little cousin.
Yeah, I know
Our
exactly.
big cousin, really. And Canadian whiskey, to say the truth, it's really, really good. And I like that. You know, I've had the Canadian Club before, and I think we all grew up with it.
Oh, of course.
But this is
it was a staple in the
this
house.
12 years a
No.
lot. Same here. The
They
12
did not
is a
have
lot
the
different.
12 years.
No, they did not. No, we did not. So we again wanted to thank Sasha for such great hospitality here at this location within the distillery district.
Yeah, tell people how to get here.
Yeah, so we are located at 16 Trinity Street, just on the inside of the main entrance of the historic distillery district here in Toronto.
Spirt House. You got to check it out, everyone, and try a local flight.
Exactly. Locals only. I picked Canadian Club 12 here. You picked.
I like it too.
Grace Bay.
And Grace Bay. Grace Bay is my number one, and Canadian Club's number two. How's that sound? But thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Very nice to meet you.
absolutely.
Thank you.